Oh, that's so cute, dude. It's the little things, huh? Though I'm kind of like convinced, are they just gonna, they might just what? Like, because I'm pretty certain in the beginning of the episode they talked as if it's somebody in prison that they're trying to get back from London. So maybe they don't kill Flint and it's like a ploy in the at the end to like bring him back.
Gone.
What proof though?
Gone where?
He was persuaded that his efforts were no longer viable, that those closest to him had grown tired of them.
Ooh, but is this going to be good enough for Mrs. Guthrie?
This sounds somewhat less definitive an end than I had expected.
Far more effective. If our intent was to extinguish his war, feeding it a martyr seems like a good way of going about it.
Very fucking true, dude.
Flint had allies who would have only been emboldened by his death, some of whom, had they the desire, could and would have fought his war without him. Instead of a martyr,
man.
we have fed it a story, a tragedy that infused their fighting spirit and enabled the more moderate voices among them to press for a more moderate solution.
And what the hell is that?
A treaty. Its terms conceived by Governor Rogers. Its terms agreed to by the Maroon leaders. Over a few scattered objections.
Wow, really? A treaty with Rogers? I would have... Oh yeah, Maddie looks pissed. Wait, I didn't think this was gonna happen.
He's dead. He's retired. The truth of it matters not at all. The truth is there will be no Maroon War in the West Indies because the Maroons themselves have agreed to it.
Oh, wow. Okay. Gotta say, I didn't think that this was the way we'd go about things here.
All that remains, then, is for you to purchase Woods Rogers' debts, force his defaulted incarceration, and see him replaced
yeah,
with a
about
new
that.
governor who will honor these terms.
So...
Ask for proof of Captain Flint's removal. I cannot give it to you, but this is a meaningful assurance that the pirate threat is no more.
Yeah, right, but like, I get maybe from her perspective, like, how the hell do we know that you're not lying?
I cannot give that to you either.
You're not really sold on this whole thing, Max.
Whose trustworthiness I can guarantee.
What? Yeah. For real, who are we talking about?
These are the terms under which it will happen. They are the best I can offer. Are they acceptable to you?
Who? Who's the candidate?
Just one more thing.
Like, oh shit, don't talk, Jack.
Once the demand for repayment has been made, and his default recorded, and the warrant sworn, there will be a trial. And
yes!
at that trial, the court will solicit affidavits from his creditors. Affidavits that will shape the official narrative of the default. The failure. The humiliation. For a man like
it's too much, man.
be to sit helpless while history records such
damn, son.
end what was
Forever known as a failure across the pages of time. And she kind of likes that too. She's like,
Once the time comes to submit that affidavit, I'd so love to help you write
it. Yeah, I want to be involved in this bitch's sentencing.
Leave.
Yep, this is what you wanted, huh? I don't know how I feel about this decision, man. I don't know.
The chiefs from the other camps will be leaving shortly, along with the pirate crews. I don't know why you did this, but I know you did this. Sent me away from that island so I would not see it. Emboldened Julius, so I could not oppose it. Orchestrated it. Don't you dare insult me by denying this.
I had to stop it.
You had to stop it.
And I'm not sorry for it. I lost you once. I would not do it again.
I am kind of conflicted by it. I don't...
It was important that they heard that. They didn't know him like you do. I won't insult you by repeating it.
He trusted you. He was your friend. And you killed him.
No.
Yeah, you just think I did.
I did not kill Captain Flint. I unmade him. The man you know could never let go of his war.
Damn, they just left him on that island, didn't they?
He would not be able to understand himself. So I had to return him to an earlier state of being.
What? An earlier state of being? What the fuck, you time travel? Oh, I guess, yeah, remove us from the picture so he can't use us.
A great tragedy. You know this.
That just makes it even worse. Oh, just knowing his...
Reach into the past and undo it. There was a place near Savannah.
Oh, this is the callback to, what was it? Who was talking? What shit was it? Wasn't it someone was talking to John about it, right? The whole, it was a camp where people get sent to that. I'm pretty sure. Shit, now I'm misremembering, but I totally remembered this whole situation where it was like a camp that,
An interment,
or maybe it was Eleanor that was saying it.
but no less secure. Men who enter these gates never leave them. To the rest of the world, they simply cease to be.
Fuck.
Flint would have fought to the death before allowing it.
He resisted, but then I told him what else I had heard about this place. I was told prominent families amongst London's society made use of it.
Yeah, I think that was Eleanor that was saying it.
The governor in Carolina made use of it.
So I sent a man to find out if they'd used it to hide away one particular prisoner.
Thomas Hamilton was there.
Oh my...
He disbelieved me.
Did I never catch that? It was late. Oh my God, that is brilliant. It was laid out before me. The whole... They said he was dead. They said he died in the... Oh, shit. No way this is going to happen. No way this is going to happen.
Closer we got to Savannah, his resistance began to diminish. I couldn't say why. I wasn't expecting it. Perhaps he'd finally reached the limits of his physical ability to fight. Or perhaps, as the promise of seeing Thomas got closer,
There's no way,
he grew more
dude.
comfortable letting go of this man he created in response to his loss. The man whose mind I had come to know so well. His mind I'd in some ways incorporated into my own.
No, I feel I'm on the precipice about to lose it right now.
I choose to believe it, because it wasn't the man I'd come to know at all.
Stop.
The one who existed beforehand, waking from a long and terrible nightmare.
Oh, the clock ticking and everything. Dog, don't do this to me. I totally thought this scene was taking place before, or like way in the future or something. This whole time, there's no way. This whole fucking time, he had no idea. Oh, man. Dog, dude, this fucking show, man. This is beautiful. Ah, I'm sorry. This is fucking... I can't hold that back. That's, And they don't give a shit about this on this place, at this place, too, Shit, man. Why does this... Oh, God. Oh. Pirate show, huh? Damn, this whole time, man. This is who... I was about to rip into this for a second and be like, whoa, that's... you left him on the island. Whew, alright. Alright, that got me pretty good. It's like this whole time, man. They lay... Like, what a... At the time, I thought, like, a throwaway, like, oh, yeah, there's a place... that we, I think something about her family, right? Got sent there or something. Oh, shit. I can't even, like, formulate a cohesive response to what I just saw.
You sent a man to investigate this place.
Yeah.
And he did this. And returned to Nassau, all before the Spanish arrived. You didn't just betray my trust. You have planned to betray...
Ooh, oh, shit. Oh, man, yeah, of course that's what she hears. Shit.
The pirates will be leaving here, the chiefs, but I will stay, and I will wait. A day, a month.
A year.
A year.
Get out.
Damn. No, I mean, I get it. I mean, before John revealed this whole thing, I was in the same mindset of him. Or of Maddie.
As time extends, it matters less and less.
Here we are, back on the island, boys. We finally did it.
we want to believe. Those are the ones that survive, despite upheaval and transition and progress.
Damn,
Those are the
dude.
stories that shape.
Like the earlier season, just back in the brothel, just having a drink and talking it out.
As this relates to your question specifically, I'm sorry, remind me, what was your question?
Long John Silver.
Long John Silver, yes, please.
Oh, right. Yeah. Him.
Appreciate your indulging me.
No need. I was drawn in.
Who the hell is this?
Long John Silver's story is a hard one to know.
Did he never return or what? Oh my God. How did I forget about this man? Just on the beach again. Jesus, Billy. Damn, he's back on the skeleton island. Billy Bones on Skeleton Island. What a poetic thing, huh? That's the little hill that they talked on. Oh, and Red's back with her kids. Of course they're gonna show you that too.
To the world, the rest
I'm
of
sorry,
the
I'm so used to calling her Red.
A world that is no more.
I hear it ain't altogether over. I hear there are still men on the county under the blessing of the governor. I hear he allows for it.
Yeah, who's the governor, right? We never found out.
I hear he allows you to continue the practice. That's why I came.
Two things you must
Whole
know
thing.
if you're going to be spending time here with us. One, the governor, lovely man, dear friend, might be the hero given credit for the Maroon Truce, bringing peace to the West Indies.
Featherstone? No shot.
And the true power here is a little more complicated.
Wow, get out of here. Yep. The ladies are still running things, huh? Things are back to normal, huh?
Two, there is, by law and strict enforcement of the administration, no piracy in Nassau. Not anymore. Not ever. It's critical for commerce. This is known to the world.
Is it that easy, though? We can't just give it up that easily, right? It's like as long as we're in a different area code, we can have some piracy.
Ready to depart?
Who the fuck is this?
Bring on new people.
He's come from the continent. So with the regulars in the war.
Mark.
Okay. What up, dude? I'm sure one of you guys will probably tell me that it's based off a real character, a real pirate of some sort. I don't read, except Mark Reed.
Planning on bringing them all on?
All of who?
The fools that have heard you may know where to find Captain Flint's treasure.
The
You
mythos.
think you may go looking for it again? Thinking you make them rich?
Oh,
Don't
damn.
worry. Might just convince you to do it.
That is beautiful.
Flint's treasure.
Yeah, that was my treasure.
Rather than rush off after it again, maybe let's just do this a while longer. Is that it?
Yeah, the black, dude. Raise the black.
What's it all for if it goes unremembered?
Right?
Art that leaves the mark.
The art is the ship, dude. It's like reminds me of when he had the girl at the brothel design a flag. Skull and crossbone.
It's fine.
Oh man, settling. Here we go. Rackham and Bonnie, man. There it is. I guess it's the skull and the swords, yeah. There's the flag we know, huh? Shit, yeah. All right, so I gotta say, first and foremost, I'm not a big tear shedder. Cheddar, not shitter. But hot damn, man. If there's a story out there that I've watched on a show that just hit me emotionally, has just been Flint, man. And I gotta give credit, obviously, to, as I said there before, Toby Stevens. I can't fucking speak right now. What an ability to just convey so much in not only the way you speak, but like the way you just emotionally show things or depict them on your face, you know, whether it be a quivering lip, eyes, just showing so much, man. There was a couple times in there, like you could just see like the shakiness in his eye. It's just like so well done just to see this whole full circle of his journey come to a close in probably what I thought was one of the most well done conclusions to a story of him like reuniting with the catalyst of him descending into like this rage induced campaign, creating Flint, going to Nassau, trying to do the things that him and his loved one tried to sought out to do. And it's just like, just seeing, oh man, I'm getting like emotion just thinking about it again. But just to see that payoff of him being able to see him again, knowing that he wasn't dead this entire time, like I wasn't gonna say like I was gonna like rip into it being like, oh, what a weird ending, like what you left Flint on the island, how could you do that to this character that I've been a part of for so long, only to obviously not get the full context of the story, but then to see that payoff, like that totally sold me on the ending at that point. Because again, I was about to say like, oh man, leaving our guy Flint, not knowing, or yeah, you didn't kill him, but you left him on the island in this campaign that, you know, him, Maddie, you guys all sought out, and just like to see the payoff of him being reunited with his loved one, and then kind of in turn with the conversation of John saying like, I've seen where you're at. I know, me experiencing the rage that you've experienced in your life, and to see myself go down that I didn't like the person that I was, like, it was a great just laying out the breadcrumbs of everything. Like the fact that I'm again trying to remember it correctly, but the fact that I believe it was Eleanor, it was like conversation with her and Rogers, I believe, right, where she was basically saying like, oh, my family has some, no, I wasn't gonna say prison, but an estate where we send people who want to disappear, maybe get rid of the name, the tarnished, tainted name that they've had with them, and kind of make them disappear, so to speak. Like the fact that I was not, I pride myself a lot on being able to call shots or being able to like, oh, this is coming back in full circle. The fact that I just had no idea that they were going to reintroduce this concept, like, is just, oh, what a way of doing that. What a way of taking something that we learned about Eleanor's family and what I said, I thought was a throwaway line at the time, but it's just what a payoff that was, man. I had no idea that was going down like that. I do gotta say, like, that was a great conclusion to Rogers, conclusion to his story. The fact that Jack, the way he put it, where it's like, rather than hurting you physically, as Blackbeard prided himself in not being able to be harmed or show visible harm in that situation, you know what I mean? But in Rogers' case, it's kind of like, rather than do physical harm to you, I'm gonna do harm to you that will cut you so deep in the sense of failure, or being remembered in history as a failure, which I don't even know. I'll have to like do a little research on him after this, but like I said, death was too great for him. Like we had to, or too easy for him. We had to do something that would just last with him permanently. And then that's what was done. Like, oof, I love it. I love it. And dude, can we talk about Featherstone becoming now the new governor of Nassau? My man, rising through the ranks once again. As I said with John before, just this show is just like, it's a great indication of just like, you grind it, you put in some hard work, you don't betray the people who are close to you, man, you're getting somewhere. I fucking love it, man. Featherstone with us, like I said, from, I forgot when Featherstone was introduced, but he's been in this show for quite a few seasons, I should say. I don't know, guys. I gotta say, the part of me, if I'm being honest, a little disappointed we didn't get like a big war, so to speak. But because of the whole way that they concluded it with Flint and his story, because Flint was kind of the pioneer of this whole endeavor, right? The fact that we kind of closed it out in a way that was just emotional, I think that probably had a lot more weight to like not only the overall story and including the story, but just for me as a viewer, just to witness that. Because that's the thing, right? Going into this show, when I first heard about it, you know, people, you know, I don't like to do a lot of research, or obviously a lot of research or look into the show that I want to react to a lot. A few friends suggested Black Sails. Oh, it's a, you know, pirate show, some drama, this and that. You know, going into it, you think pirate show, you think pirate battles, you think some shit's gonna happen, some gruesomeness. but you never really think about maybe the emotional impact that you might be along the ride for. So I gotta say, pleasantly surprised at how well this show was able to capitalize on my emotional ties to these characters. Because for the longest time there, right, I was thinking like Flint's gonna get his, man. And the fact that like in the first 3 seasons we had Flint and Vane going head to head, and kind of like, you know, who's like the lead here. You know, obviously a lot of stuff that we're following with Flint, and then to see the friendships that were formed between Flint and Vane, and then Vane getting killed, and it just like so many of these moments just had such an emotional bearing, or such an emotional weight to it, that it's just like, who would have thought, man? Who would have thought at the end of this, like, I'd be like shedding a tear? You know, again, I don't cry a whole lot, guys, so I know, take that for what it's worth. That hit me. That hit me. You really just, I was with these characters for a long ass time, and I'm sure you guys have had a lot of time to digest all these episodes, for you longtime viewers out there of this show. But my God, Jiminy Jillikers, I am so glad I found this show. I'm so glad I reacted to it. I'm so glad I was able to watch it with you guys. And I hope, knock on wood, that you guys are here for any future journeys I have with some reactions. It's been an amazing experience here. As usual, if you guys have any other suggestions, maybe some shows you guys have seen before in the past, feel free to drop them in there. Like I said, I do have a good list of other shows I'm going to be reacting to in the meantime. So regardless of who you are, where you're at, what you enjoy, I hope you potentially tune into some of those future episodes. But regardless, guys, what more can I say? Probably a lot more, but I'm going to have a hell of a time editing down this here reaction. But for the final time, this is SomeJoeSchmoe, and these are our Black Sails reactions. Until our next journey. Oh, we got to talk. Billy Bones. Is Billy dead? Billy. Oh. Okay. I hope you guys have had an amazing experience watching along with me, and I'll see you guys in our next journey, which is going to be Cobra Kai. God, I got to get on this now. But until then, y'all, peace out.